episode of Cooking with Lawn, and I know you guys are wondering, like, what am I doing in this section of my house? But as you guys know, we are in the process of moving, but I had to get another Cooking with Lawn video for you guys. So excuse the background and excuse the echo because I'm sure you can hear it. Our whole apartment is empty right now. But I am so excited to be partnering with Made In. Thank you so much for my friends over at Made In for sponsoring this video. They sent me some cookware, and when they first reached out, I have to admit that I did not hear of their company before. I've never heard of Made In before. So of course I did my research. They have some really amazing reviews. I went to their website. I love their website and all the products that they offer. So I said, hey, it couldn't hurt to order some of their cookware and see how it compares to some of the cookware that I keep in my home right now. Now, a few things that I love right off the bat with Made In is that their products are made in the USA. So that is a plus. Keeping all the production right here in the United States is wonderful. And then on top of that, I like all of the variety that they offer on the site. So they have some stainless steel cookware and they have non-stick cookware as well. I got stainless steel pieces because, believe it or not, I tend to shy away from stainless steel cookware. If you guys notice, I cook with a lot of like enamel crusted and non-stick cooking pans just because I guess I feel like they're a little bit easier, and not to lie, but stainless steel intimidates me a little bit. So I'm so glad that I picked out some stainless steel pieces. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to unbox this cookware. I am going to review it and give like my first initial thoughts, and then we're going to cook with it later on in the video. So let's just open it up because I honestly forgot which ones I ordered. So they let me pick out a couple of pieces that I liked, and I can't remember which ones I got. And this company is an e-commerce company, so it's all online. Oh Lord. It's all online, so you have that convenience of, you know, ordering something online and it comes directly to your house. You don't have to worry about going into the store. And sometimes when you go into like Targets and Walmarts and those other stores, because they're selling it in store, they mark up the cost of what you're purchasing so high. And because you get to purchase this online, they get to keep the cost very low for us, and it's much lower than going into the store. So let's see, I wonder if there's a card in here to tell me what I got. So they wrote me a nice little message, and then it says that it was made in Austin, Texas. So I love that. I love that it makes it feel a little bit more personal, especially, I know we got a lot of viewers out there in Texas. So it just makes you feel a little bit more connected to the company, knowing exactly where your items were made and packaged. So this was cute. Thank you so much. Okay, so I looked at my order and it looks like I got a 12-inch stainless steel frying pan and then a 4-quart saucepan with a lid. And so let me show you guys what those are. This is huge. I can already tell the quality of this is amazing because of how heavy it is. Oh my gosh, this is huge. I love this. And it says Made In here right on the top. This is really nice. You can tell that this is very high quality cookware. I think I was reading that it's 5-ply. The outside of this cookware is made with steel and the inside is aluminum. So that's great because that means it's going to keep all the heat inside of your cookware. And that also is great for if you're trying to sear something. It'll give it a nice great crust on the outside because that heat is going to be concentrated in the pan. And then I have a lid. Oh my gosh, I feel so fancy with this. Like, I think these are the nicest pieces of cookware that I have in my collection. I also got the 12-inch frying pan. Oh my gosh, the bottom. This is so pretty. I don't usually like colored pots and pans, but this is really nice because it's a matte red finish and it's not like that glossy finish. This is really nice. And then on the back it says Made in Summer. So I don't know if that's this summer, last summer, but that's another nice little touch that they add to their pots and pans to just make, I don't know, it just makes me feel like it was personally made for me or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but this is the 12-inch stainless steel frying pan, and I cannot wait to start cooking up with this. So already I am so excited and so impressed with this made in cookware, from the packaging to the quality that I can already see in this cookware. It just makes me so excited to get cooking. So let's get started. So today I'm going to be making fried fish and grits. It's right around like brunch/lunchtime. So I thought this would be a perfect meal to try in my new made in cookware. Fish and grits is like a southern favorite, so I'm so excited to be showing you guys how I make it today. And like I said, it's good for breakfast, lunch, or maybe even dinner. That nice crispy hot fish paired with that buttery creamy grits is definitely going to be a treat. And if you guys haven't already noticed the elephant in the room, we are filming in a hotel today, so that shows how much loyalty I got to you guys, because look, this little stove top that I'm working on back here is going to be a struggle, but we are going to make this fish and grits, and you're not even going to be able to tell the difference. So let's get started. So I already got my pot here full of some boiling water for our grits. And right off the bat, one of the things that I just now noticed is when I went to go touch this handle, it's not even hot. It is completely like cold or room temperature. So that's amazing that you won't have to use like oven mitts or anything when you're using these pots and pans, because the handles will never get hot. Even this part here is completely cold. So that is very impressive. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my grits into the water. So these are the grits that I use. This is the Quaker grits. It's the quick 5-minute grits. So I'm gonna add these to my water. And you know what? I forgot to season my water with a little bit of salt. And that'll in turn season the grits. And then I'm gonna just pour these grits right into the water. So grits are kind of tricky. If you grew up with your mom telling you to stir grits, look, my mom was the same exact way. You do have to keep stirring them because they'll start to get a little bit lumpy. So that's why I want to focus on these first. I want to focus on the grits first before I even move on to the catfish. So as you can see, it's nice and bubbly. It's boiling away. So I'm just going to keep stirring this occasionally until I feel like no more lumps can form, and that'll be maybe like between 1 to 3 minutes. So these will probably sit on a low flame, on a low simmer for maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and that's when they'll become nice and soft and tender. And you know your grits are ready when they don't have a gritty, no pun intended, but like a gritty taste to them. They'll be nice and smooth in texture. As you can see, the water has completely boiled out of my grits. So when you start to see that and the grits still aren't finished yet, you're going to add a little bit of water and mix that in. You can also use chicken stock. That will give your grits some really nice flavor. So you'll just continue to do this for, like I said, 5 to 7 minutes until your grits are tender. I have some beautiful catfish fillets here, and you can pretty much find catfish these days at your grocery store. And then this is the fish fry that I'm using. Usually I would season some flour and then maybe add this into it, but again today, since we're working on limited resources, then I'm going to use this already pre-seasoned fish fry. But usually I would do like flour, some cornmeal, Old Bay, salt, pepper, season all, and that's how I would do it. But today we're just going to season our fish with some salt and pepper. And you want to be generous because catfish is a pretty thick cut of fish, but it's also very tender and very moist, and that's why I like using it. So we're going to season both sides very generously. I'm going to start dredging the catfish in the fish fry. So don't be scared. Get your hands in there and get these fish coated. And this is like a cornmeal consistency, so that's going to give you that very crispy exterior that you're looking for when you're frying fish. So just pat it all into the skin of the fish. This looks so good. Lay it here until we're ready to fry. Don't those look so beautiful? They look just so pretty. I can't wait until those fry up. They're gonna be nice and golden brown and crispy. All right, y'all, so as you can see, our grits are done. They're nice and thick the way I like them. And now I'm gonna add some butter. Oh, all this nice butter, and some salt and pepper. You can also add cheese. Oh my gosh, that would be so good if you added some like American cheese to your grits. A lot of people like cheesy grits, but today I just wanted to keep it simple with some butter, salt, and pepper. You can't go wrong. I know some people out there like their grits with sugar. I am like completely against that. I feel like if you're putting sugar in your grits, you might as well call it cream of wheat. So let me know down in the comments below if you are a sugar or a salt type of person with grits. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that was a thing until I went to college, and like some of my friends were putting sugar in their grits. I'm like, what? So yeah, let me know down below if you are a sugar or a salt person. I think I'm cooking with vegetable oil. Yeah, vegetable oil is one of the best oils to fry with, so that's what we're doing here. And now we're ready for our catfish to go in. The oil is nice and hot. Ooh, listen to that sizzle. This sound makes me excited. Oh, y'all. Yes, 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 yes. So what I'm looking for this pan to do for me is to cook our food evenly and give it a nice golden crisp. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Give it a nice golden crisp on the outside. So we're just gonna let this cook for like 5 to 6 minutes on each side until it's nice and golden brown. Before we dig in, I just want to say that I am giving May-In today a 10 out of 10. I already knew that when I ordered the cookware, based off of all the reviews and all of the features and descriptions of all their pots and pans, I knew this was going to be something that I liked, and I'm so happy that May-In has exceeded my expectations of this cookware. I love the frying pan, I love the stock pot, and I'm definitely going to be using them moving forward in my cooking. And it's crazy because I feel like now that I have this new fresh shiny cookware that I don't even want it touching my old cookware. So I'm going to leave a link down below in my description box where you can try out May-In for yourselves. Guys, your cooking is only as good as the cookware that you use, so invest in some really great cookware. If you want to try it out, they have a 100-day trial, so if you want to try it out and you are happy, you don't even have to worry about it. But just in case you find yourself unsatisfied, you can always get your money back. So make sure that you use the link down below in the description box to order your sets of May-In cookware. So now we're going to try this catfish and grits. I'm so excited. I'm going to use some hot sauce, Crystal of course, and put some hot sauce on my catfish. Just douse it all in there, and we are about to dig in. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna dig into this nice corner piece right here that's nice and crispy, and then I'm gonna dip it in my grits that got all this nice butter on top. This is so bomb, y'all. Okay, so the fish, because there's a lot going on in my mouth right now, pause that. The fish Tastes so good. It's nice and crispy on the outside. That pre-seasoned fish fry is amazing, and it got it really nice and crispy. And I think the pan definitely played a part in it because the skin is just so crispy. And then the grits are amazing. They're creamy. That butter gave it an additional kick, as well as the Crystal hot sauce. It gives me just like a little bit of kick on the back end, but it's very tangy. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. This is really good. It's so good. And the good thing is, if you wanted to like make this for a breakfast meal, you can also put like eggs on the side. That would be really good. This is really tasty. Okay, so that completes this episode of Cooking with Lon. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Mrs. Lon. That's MRS and Lon with 3 N's. I love seeing you guys recreate the recipes. And if you do, make sure you use the hashtag Cooking with Lon. I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place, different recipe. Bye, guys.